Hi guys, it's Rachel here. I'm just going to do a quick flip through of this journal. This is for Michelle, and it has beautiful medieval mirage image that I've spray protected, some stamped hemp, beautiful antique initials. I've put this beautiful antique fabric. It's not a hemp, but I think it's like a really old linen, which I absolutely love, and I'm hoarding it. It has a leather spine, so I did a hidden what do you call it, stitching in of the signatures, and then some stamping here with Ayosia's bee, and just some old music page. And this book I had to all of the beautiful old paper was coming off, so I stuck it down. I had to sort of do a little bit of work on it. Now, of course, my tree style, it's bulging. I'm going to tie some pretty sari silk around it to hold it closed. When you take out all of the ephemera, it sits flat. So, you know, as I always say, you can tear out pages as you like. I'm just trying to see. No, I made it a top loading pocket. So here we've got Stamperia. And then there's did I make it? No, I didn't. I just glued it right down because it's got a pocket there, so I can't even remember what I did. And then you've got my scrappy thing there and the tag, and then you open it up and you can write there, and that's a pretty Amy from Kafta Cat image. And then here is one of these, the Stamperia fold outs that you can journal on, and then it's a side tuck spot, and I just put this in there for journaling. So it's like a belly band. It slides right through, I should say. Stamperia paper. This is the book La Droit Civil Français, so civil law in France. I've got a tuck spot up here and a few little journaling cards. A beautiful photograph that I took in Venice. Just an old public domain image, and here the pages are all hinged. This is original book page, really lovely paper. You'll love this, Michelle. And then of course I print on both sides. So and then one of my tags here, and a pocket, some botanicals, some straw paper, some handwritten paper, Ponte Trinita in Florence, just some. This is a beautiful old book that I have, 1756. So that's just a recent scan, and that is the what do you call it? You know, the inside, one of the first pages when you open the book and it's plain. That is it. And look at this; it's just amazing. So I scanned that in as well. That's another photograph I took around and about. This is Manu Design Studio. And then I made this like a double tuck, so it's stitched down the center, and so I put this pretty tag in. It's one of my faves, and then just a little Stamperia tag in there. So lots of pretty patterns, and sort of that give you a sense of texture as well in this. Mushrooms, one of my embroideries. Oh, that's that that says bought and births. So it was for bestiame is like beasts, so it was like for purchasing animals like cows and things. The other side of the piece of paper was the deaths. I didn't want to put, I only scanned the nice part where they're bought and they're born, not where they die. So you can think about that when you see it. So I just put a few little journaling cards in there. This is Stamperia, super pretty, and that's one of my little altered postcardy things I made, and the book dates to 1829. This is one of my pockets I made with the lovely printed tracing paper. My glue stick has glued this down very well, and it's onto book page. It's not onto a stony surface, but just so you know, the glue stick has worked quite well. And then that's just a journaling card that I made. And that's the end of the first signature. I haven't counted how many pages there are, but I always put too many in. That I made in my 100-day project, and that also the tag. I thought they went well together. And then you can write in there. Oops, I'll glue that down for you, Michelle. Actually, I'll do it right now. Why don't I just do it right now so I don't forget? Because otherwise I'll get excited and wrap it up, and then I won't have glued it down because I folded it too soon. It'll probably need to be glued down again Michelle, when you receive it. Oh, and this is also a side pocket, so I just put another little page in there, and it's got dyed paper on the back, and then My Porch Prints, I think that one is, on the other side. So you can put whatever you like in there. This is Stamperia paper. And then this is a tuck spot here, and I love that. That's Manu Design Studio, just gorgeous. Photograph in Venice. And I did put a little effect on my photographs to make them look a little bit more mysterious. Very old book page, Sonata. Medieval Mirage. This was a beautiful antique bookshop that I took a photograph of. One of my antique letters. One of the old doors that I took a photograph of. This is a little tuck spot again with another page from My Porch Prints. Some Botanical, some Arty Maze, some Manu Design Studio, a Italian illustration, and then this is a flip out here, and I think you saw me make that one as well. And embroidery, one of my photographs here, one of my old letters, another image of a door that I took. So lots of yummy. Oh, thunder. We've got a bit of thunder today. Today's a cool day. That's one of my antique postcards I have. And then I love this tuck. This has got a bit of textile and a bit of bits and pieces, book page and printables. It's a whole mix. This is Medieval Mirage. I made this. I don't think I made this on screen. I did it off screen. But I really liked it with the stamped image and the, I just like touching it. The printed, what do you call it? Oh my word, Lordy, I need a coffee. I'm going to go and make oh, that's what I was doing. Oh my God, I'm such a goose. I was making a coffee. I've turned it all on. I don't know what I've done, whether I've got the coffee going or not, and I've just walked away and forgotten about it. I better go and have a look. This is a Nostalgia Graphic Land for you to have a play with. Tracing paper, that's it. I also think I made this one off screen. This is printed tracing paper. That's not, and that is. It's on book page, and it's a belly band, and you've got a nice My Porch Prints, and it's printed on the other side for you to journal with, or you can tear it up and collage to your heart's content. This is Stamperia. Another one of my photographs. Also for, oh, there's a little piece where of the old thing that was where the pages were stitched in. That's one of my photographs. I love that little pocket that I made there. Little bit of something there. What is that? That's got writing as well. I think I put a bit of gal down, then I put a bit of, and then I stamped on it. That's right, I was using my stamps. Oh, I do like that. I'd already forgotten about it. I have to do that again. That's a really old tag that I made. I really like that. It's got a bit of embroidery on it, and that's a beautiful Stamperia card. I mean, you can't beat that one, can you? Seriously, that's just beautiful. And I thought those colours all worked really well together. Beautiful old painting. Printing my beautiful 1756 book printed onto straw paper. I like it. And one of my old letters. Lovely lady. This is a pocket with some of my tracing paper, and then just a whole lot of bits and pieces there for you to have a play with. There's plenty of pages you could tear out and collage with if you want to, if you find it's too bulky. No problem. Just make sure there's no pocket on the other side, and as I've mentioned before, if there is a pocket, tear it here, so you leave a little flap there, and then you can washi it down, or you can tear it there but then put a bit of washi on the other side if you don't want to lose that page. So I love all these images. And then I had made that as a tuck spot, but I actually like it. You could put a little bit of paper on the back and use it as a journaling card. I thought that's quite pretty. The other side of my letter there, 1834, that one. That's a dyed page by Jaff that she has in one of her kits. That's an image of Doge's Palace in Venice. Little tuck spot here with a few goodies in there. From some faux marble that I photographed. Another image in Venice. Gorgeous typo on the antique book. And it's all just so yummy and pretty. And some more pages here to play with. On the other side it's printed, and I love that pocket there. That was quite simple, but it's so pretty. And then here, what have I got here? I've got the side pocket here. So I've got a little card in there, but I think I made it a side pocket there as well. So just remember that. And then this is a pocket here too, and I just thought those colours were all gorgeous together. So that is Michelle's journal. So I hope you like it, Michelle. I'm going to wrap it up in the next day or two, and I just don't want to rush because I like to wrap the journals in a very nice way. If you watch Wendy's, when Wendy showed the journal that I sent her, with the wrapping that I had done, she had made that into a journaling card, which I thought was a really great idea. So when I do the wrapping, I don't glue things down too tight, so that way you could easily possibly lift them off the wrapping and use the bits and pieces if you want to. Anyway, I'm just gas bagging. Okay, so that's Michelle's journal, and I'll be back again soon. Bye.